Welcome in, everybody. I'm Reed Cowan. Video to our monitors bring us the view of pro-Palestinian protests in the streets of Paris ahead of a soccer match today between France and Israel. The response? We're starting to see thousands of police officers amass on the streets in and around that stadium and even close to public transportation stations. French officials looking to avoid a repeat of the violence that we showed you last week when Israeli and pro-Palestinian soccer fans clashed. These scenes right here happened all across Amsterdam. So let's go live to Paris and CBS News foreign correspondent Chris Livesay. Chris, we're already hearing of clashes already breaking out on the eve of the match. What can you tell us?
Yeah, that's right. You know, last night there were a lot of there were protests, thousands of people coming to the street in their opposition to the war in Gaza, but also to this soccer match that's taking place this evening. What they really want to avoid, as you mentioned, is a repeat of those that violence that we saw last week in Amsterdam. And, you know, they were more than just clashes, Reed. It was, according to Dutch authorities, according to Dutch police, the mayor of Amsterdam, they were systematic, they were premeditated, and they were coordinated. They were mobs of people who were cornering Jewish and Israeli fans and attacking them and beating them in the streets. You did also have Israeli fans who were vandalizing. They were tearing down Palestinian flags, chanting death to Arabs, these types of things. But when it came to the actual violence, that they say was premeditated and coordinated by these gangs that were, they said, going after Jews and Israelis.
So we understand the huge police presence there in Paris. So Chris, a lot of Americans hearing this term on foreign sources, hooligan violence. You hear that term from where you work every day, but can you explain for our American audience what hooligan violence is and how it intersects with today's news?
Sure. I mean, I think all Americans understand that soccer is extremely important in the rest of the world, right? But I don't think most Americans really understand what hooligan violence is. Those are these extreme soccer fans who use soccer, who use this sport as sort of a catalyst for any other pent-up rage that they might have. So violence is very common. You'll see, you know, these hooligan fans from one team in coordinated fights with hooligan fans from the other team. And often at these events, anti-Semitism runs rampant. I mean, I've lived in Europe for half my life now, and surrounding soccer games, I've heard people yell anti-Semitic slurs at opposing fans, even when there's nothing to do with Israel. They'll call them things like Anne Frank, and they'll use it as an insult. Now, add that to the context of the war taking place in Gaza, the images that people are seeing, it's just created this toxic mix and a recipe for violence.
Boots on the ground, so also Chris Livesay, foreign correspondent. We appreciate you so much. May you be safe and everybody else safe as well.